tubadilishane, vile tumejuana leo tu, kwa hivyo leo tu tutairuka tu na kuruka tu, majuka tu, like mifuki na hamisi tufuna, weka shida chini na tupa mikono juu, majuka tu, majuka tu, weka shida chini na tupa mikono juu. Wajameni, watu wa Jacaranda, kama uko na simu, kama iko na kamera, naomba Mosho na wapigwe picha hivi.
No, Mosho ashatukaribisha kwa ground, au sio?
Sasa hivi wajameni.
Official.
Official man. Omozi pinduka, mafansa anataka kupiga picha huko. Mambo hajazoea huyu. Hii shati inaoshwa na jiko jamini.
Boze, au sio?
Pinduka, mafansa anataka kupiga Omozi. Mafansa anataka kupiga Omozi picha tafadhali. Wame mafansa Omozi tafadhali.
Sawa, tuna direct kwa kiwanja.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Game ya kwanza.
Piga picha.
1-0.
3 after the first ball was kicked at the 2024 Total Energies African Nations Championship, we return to Nairobi's Moi International Sports Enjoy
Morocco Madagascar.
Division of football between two countries with vastly different footballing pedigrees. It's Madagascar in the green and white against footballing pedigrees. It's Madagascar in the green and white against Morocco in the red. Chan concludes here. It's the final. It's the last game. It's the championship game. It's industry against energy, and it's decisive. Nicholas has been staying out in midfield for this Madagascar outfit. Morocco immediately in that position to launch the ball forward in transition and stop the momentum slide and just drag it back. And as Bash all the way back to goalkeeper Amirki Al-Hara. Bilamani, who sends this ball forward now. Both been called up to Morocco's World Cup qualifying squad. Walid Regragui, the head coach of Morocco, has called both up for the FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Niger and Zambia starting next week. Tony's among 7 Malagasy players called up from the Chad squad for the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Madagascar play against Central African Republic and Chad over the next couple of weeks. Morocco through the centre, lovely ball, Lamboui is in the centre. This is the target. It was on the plate for a man who's got 4 in the tournament. It was a delightful through ball. Lovely in behind the defence. Closed down by Toldo. Savid Bougrin with a beautiful ball into Lamloui's pass. He's got the pace and ability, certainly the man that finished as leading scorer in the CAF Confederation Cup this past campaign. Is Berkane were proud champions after finishing runners-up the previous season. Madagascar on that far side, looking for a little bit of a space now. Feli's run into his central position, but he's marked by 2, including Luan. He drops off his marker. He's brought down by Khairi. And Feli wins the free kick for Madagascar. It's inside Moroccan territory, but not in an overly dangerous position. It's the only player that didn't start the semi-final tie for Morocco. Ayub Khairi, one of the Berkane players. Raja goalkeeper, Amirki Al-Hara, standing athleticism, excellent positioning as well. Madagascar from the set piece, don't test the opposing keeper. Bono back to Lalaina, only one of the standout players for Madagascar if they are to challenge for the title here and now. He's been the creative influence, the impetus for Madagascar's been involved with 5 of their goals at this tournament. Turkey. Back to Toldo. Not wide. Claude. Forward by Luadni. Madagascar have it back immediately, but possession of Rimat. Sees the ball turned over once again. Nicolas has it back for Madagascar. It's a little untidy now as both sides exchange possession momentarily. A little touch from Lamlouis. There's a problem here for one of the players. I think it's Nicolas who's down. Madagascar had a similar problem with Mani Trisa in the semi-final against Sudan. He needed to be replaced just 4 minutes in with a hamstring injury. He's one of 3 players unavailable for Madagascar today. Mani Trisa in midfield. There's a host of dignitaries, including President William Ruto of Kenya, FIFA President Gianni Infantino, and CAF President Patrice Motsepe, enjoying conversation with one another, alongside one another. Just behind him, though, with the FIFA and CAF General Secretaries, Taz Grafstrom and Veron Mosengo Omba. So Nicolas, thankfully, back on his feet, looking to continue in the midfield role where he's dominated, particularly in the knockout stages of this tournament. Toki. Down the near side, was looking for possession, but he's opted to go all the way up towards Fairley. Not the tallest of strikers. He's up against a very tall backline, including this man, Marwan Luadni. Just does a quick 1-2 with Khairi in midfield today. Here's Bach. Royal Armed Forces star, who's part of the 2020 squad as Morocco claimed victory. Their second title after a win on home soil in 2018. Bulaksud with a lovely run on the overlap, cuts it back inside, but it's chested away. Excellent bit of work from Claude. He's cover defence. Now Gregas looking to go beyond 3. He's brought to an abrupt halt by Rimat. Morocco captain who Coach Tariq Sektoui has labelled as possibly the player of the tournament. That will be announced come the end of this final. His accolades and honours that will be distributed. Never set to score a goal, but he's been involved in so many chances for Morocco. Another delivery from the near side flank. Bulaksud on this occasion misses everybody in the centre. Out of play, and Sektoui applauds. Bougri scored a couple of goals himself this campaign. Talent is Bono, just 18. He too has been called up for the Madagascar squad for the World Cup qualifiers. Bono, there's Khalid Baba, starts up front. Tony with an attempted long throw down the line. Knocked out of play by Marwan Luadni. Started his career at Fight Union Sport. FUS Rabat, as they're more commonly known, after being scouted while playing amateur football in his hometown of Kenitra, Morocco. Mehri inside the area. And that's an excellent defence. Being cut out by the captain, Tony. Managed to sneak in front of Mehri. Claude getting involved in the header. Didn't see the ball clear. Then Mehri, showing his creative ability and skill, breaks into that 18-yard area, just blows past Nicolas before Tony was able to work the ball away. In toward the near post, away from Nicolas. Return, Rimat. Mehri, they want to. Back with Mehri. Rimat in the area. It's not been cleared here. The ball is spilled again and eventually rolls free. It's picked up by Bono on the near side. Gregas. So a little bit of space. Opts to go laterally. Lalina now. Looking the ball out wide. Towards Gregas, who stayed central, up towards Fairley, who has a shot, and it's a shot! platform for victory is there from the earliest minutes. Madagascar get to celebrate a moment of sumptuous, splendid, sensational, staggering, stirring, striking ability. This was wonderful. Feli looked to be closed down by Willemadi. Is able to get the shot away. Lelina looking for the gap, finds Gregas, who picks out Feli and then does that. He turned 26 a couple of weeks ago, but my word, he's delivered with a late birthday present here and now. El Mehdi El Harar is suggesting there might have been a handball in the build-up. Trimat was down on the opposite end of the park when Madagascar scored at the other end. It will be checked. But as things stand, Madagascar have taken the lead in this final. So, 10 minutes have come and gone. There's drama plenty in the early stages. Madagascar lead by a goal to nil, courtesy of a stunner from Feli. The Fossa Juniors man into the lineup today because Feno Hasina was suspended, and he produces an absolute wonder strike. Now Morocco chasing the game. Nicolas wins it back from Bulaksut, who was threatening to go on the overlap, and Trimat only claims a touch, cannot maintain possession. Long from Bono toward the halfway line. Gregas came charging through. Trimat has it for Morocco and towards Mehdi. Down he goes under a double challenge. Free kick Morocco. Feli, the wondrous strike for the Fossa Juniors man, and has given Madagascar an all-important lead. Both these sides have played at this venue. Neither one has won at this venue. Madagascar 1-1 with Kenya in the quarter-final. They did claim victory on penalties to advance to the semi-finals. Now, this is the incident before the goal. Trimat down. Nothing wrong, said the referee. Morocco, incidentally, in the only match that they played here in Group A, they lost to Kenya by a goal to nil. And trail against Madagascar here by the same margin. Early stages yet. Khalid Baba, Khairi. Behind. Namari back inside to Luadni, who's looking long towards Mehdi. And standouts offensively for Morocco this campaign. Nice work from Khalid Baba, wins possession back. Ball through towards Lamley. Seeking a pass in behind the Madagascar defence. He gets it right. Matoldo, with wonderful awareness, scrambles to claim possession. Matoldo, it's too strong from the veteran goalkeeper. They'll throw into Morocco. Bulaksut, forward to Mehdi. Trimat. Mehdi. Khairi is overrun it slightly. Madagascar threatened to claim it back for a brief moment. Khairi has it now. Bougri. On the outside of Gregas. Morocco looks threatening. Mehdi, square ball and cleared away. Danger averted and only just. Claude, not for the first time in the game. There is cover. excellent, industrious build-up play. Mehri seeking to stoke the fires for a Moroccan equaliser. Out for the corner, in it comes, it's come deep. Tony with his head on this, nobody there, he'll have the opportunity to claim possession and subsequently clear. Gregas, man with the assist, looking for Fairley again. And Fairley's done enough to earn the corner under pressure from Anas Baf. First goal for Madagascar in the continental final. Association football. Gregas delivery in too close to El Harari's come out and claimed it confidently. Balls it quickly for Mehri to get after, but Nicolas is there. Again, just his awareness has been outstanding with his runs, with his pressing, with his passing, with his tackles, with his intercepts. Breaks up play so well, launches attacks. Vital for Madagascar. Bulaksuk claiming possession. The call is Madagascar. Throw taken quickly towards Fairley. Couldn't complete the pass to Lalina, but he brings it under control beautifully. Does Lalina under pressure from two, loses possession. Fairi, Bougri, straight back to Bulaksuk. Moving the ball around with purpose. Morocco been driven back by the high press of Madagascar. Only one shot on goal, but my word, was it stupendous. Utterly sensational from Fairley. Separates the sides. Mehri seeking an equaliser up against Bono, the teenager, and able to repel the immediate danger. Gregas is there to help out. But it's won back by Bougri, straight into that 18-yard area. Bulaksuk looking for the cross, and he misses everybody. It'll be recovered by Bilamari. Baba under pressure, loses possession. Madagascar looking to launch in transition. That'll be a free kick and maybe a card as well. Indeed, referee Mifid straight to the pockets. Yusuf Bilamari, Rajaman, Casablanca board. One of the standout players in this Chan squad. Cynical, tugging the jersey of the pacey winger Luke. Free kick Madagascar, who lead in this final. Tariq Sektui reminded everybody yesterday, Madagascar did not reach this final by luck. They've overcome unenviable odds to be here, and they're looking to claim success in their first continental final. Ball out wide, Luke chasing, looking behind the defence, but he's hit it too firmly. Fairley and Gregas looking for supply. While Morocco are the two-time Chan champions, this is the Kingdom's third continental final this year. They're still waiting for a first title though. The women's team was beaten by Nigeria in the Women's Africa Cup of Nations final. They were 2-0 up in that final. Last minute strike from Nigeria saw Super Falcons claim it 3-2. It was after the national under-20 side was beaten by South Africa in the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations in Egypt in May. In fact, the man who refereed that final was Abdullah Del Mifid of Cameroon. Also refereed Morocco twice at this tournament. They've won on both occasions. against Angola and Tanzania, both without conceding. This time they have. Baba lines it up and strikes high and wide. The only Difa Hassani Del Jadida player in this lineup. Quickly out to Bono, brings it under control inside the lineup. Just makes himself available as an outlet. The pass finds him. Here's Patrick, one of the several attacking CFFA players in the Madagascar lineup, alongside the likes of Gregas and Lalaina. Well familiar with one another. Expect those triangles to continue. Lamlui is there to help out for Morocco, who've won the free kick as Lamlui goes down. There's Patrick. Taken quickly by Morocco. Bash Bulaksut, space down this near side flank. Bulaksut goes more central, strikes it firmly, but only just sneaks over the crossbar. The flying fullback looking for an equaliser himself. So often he's the player looking to set up a teammate. On this occasion looks to take responsibility on his own shoulders. And he's let rip from range. He's not far away. But it's still Madagascar 1, Morocco 0, as 20 minutes comes up on the stadium clock. And while this is a first football final for Madagascar at continental level, they do have one CAF crown, lest we forget the success of the 2015 CAF beach soccer side. Claimed the CAF Beach Soccer Championship title in 2015 when they upset Senegal, the record champions in that final. They earned themselves a place at the World Cup in Portugal that year. And they played some accomplished beach soccer. It was celebrated and feted in Madagascar, and indeed this side is currently being celebrated and feted. It's an historic achievement to just make this final for Madagascar. Maybe another opportunity here. Fairly lengths away from two. And Luadi brings it to an abrupt halt. Tony inside, away from Bulaksut. Lamlui recovers, but he's passed it back towards Gregas, who can't get on the end of it. Bulaksut recovers. And Madagascar on the back foot once again. Morocco. Impetus from Bulaksut, finds his captain, Brimat. Bulrin with the pass, it's too strong for Mehri. Rabi Brimat turned 31 here in East Africa during this tournament. Scored a couple of goals already, scored 3-1 victories against Zambia and Democratic Republic of Congo. He's a commanding presence in the middle of the park. Wonderful passing accuracy. He's the ability to dictate tempo against most sides, but against Madagascar, it's been tough going for Morocco in the early stages. Lalaina through again. Luke, down he goes. The referee thinks about it and then says handball. Free kick Morocco. Lalaina through towards Luke. No foul, said the referee, but called him for the handball as he landed on the ball. As the sun sets here in Nairobi, the sun preparing to set on this tournament in East Africa. Couldn't complete the pass to Bulaksut again, who's been instrumental down the right flank in creating opportunities for Morocco. But what they need is an equaliser. Bulaksut has looked the most likely source for Morocco. Fairly moves the ball out of play. And it's got the decisive strike in the fixture so far. 3.5 million million US dollars on the line for the winners, 1.2 million US dollars for the runners-up. But this is for more than money. This is for honor. This is for pride. But three players who had previous Chan experience and have claimed a title previously. It's part of the 2020 setup by Mika Miche, who captained the Democratic Republic of Congo, eliminated by Morocco incidentally in Group A in the final match day in the group stages. Also two-time champions, Mika Miche won the title in 2016 with DRC. The other champion at this event was Serine Mokhtar Koita, who's part of Senegal's squad. Senegal claiming a third-place finish after claiming a 4-2 penalty shootout win over Sudan in the third-place playoff in Kampala just yesterday. 1-1 after 90 minutes in that tie. Belamari back for Luadni. Krimat. Natural leader. Henry. Bono gets a touch on it. Claims possession nicely. Teenager who's impressed with his performances here. Khairi pulls it back towards Luadni, but El Haddad has come out to take it. Morocco are dominating possession, but it's Madagascar who importantly lead in this final. Into that 18-yard area, steered away, corner Morocco. Clawed into the lineup. Fully suspended Niaina. Those fullbacks from Disciples in Madagascar. Toldo gets enough on it to steer it away. Khairi will bring it under control for Morocco. Mehri. Bulaksut. Away by Tony towards Feli, brought under control again by Khairi. Last touch of Gregas, that'll be out for the throw into Morocco, still in Madagascar territory. Bulaksut finds his captain. Free kick Morocco, very handy position this, they've got some very tall players and are excellent from set pieces. Taken quickly, Baba into the air. The man with the most assists in this tournament has finally been rewarded with a goal. Youssef Mehri strikes with a brilliant header, and we're back on level terms in Kasarani. Enormous roar for the Moroccan equaliser. Celebrations applauded for Mehri. Scoring opportunities aplenty. 3 assists in this tournament. Krimat, having taken quickly, picks out Khalid Baba, who lifted into the area and away from 2 markers. Beats Toki in the air, beats Tolda with the header. Morocco are level. It's 1-1 in Nairobi. Savouring the moment, Mehri. Madagascar let their early lead slip. Morocco, they're a side that often build into their games. Can they build towards victory here? Khairi down under the challenge, free kick Morocco. May see a caution to Feli, we do indeed. So Feli into the starting lineup today, and a goal and a yellow card so far. 20 minutes after scoring a stunning opener for Madagascar in this final, collects a caution. Well, we're not seeing the Mexican wave going around this venue at the moment, but we are being treated to chants and cheers of ole, ole, ole. Klimat. Villamarias on that far side flank, but Tony gets in the way. Madagascar are quick on transition. Feli wants it, up towards Feli now. Back towards the man in the middle, Patrick. Lalaina, back with Patrick, put under pressure. Lalaina recovers, but he too is under pressure. Morocco have the free kick though. And we're going to see a yellow card for Patrick. 2 yellow cards in the space of 2 minutes for Madagascar. And that mere minutes after conceding an equaliser. Contact with Baba. Just cutting across the Moroccan winger. He remains down on the turf. Abdel Mifire. Fourth match of this championship, and afterwards he'll be off to the Under-17 World Cup in Qatar later this year. The Cameroonian referee, the presidents of FIFA and the Confederation of African Football side by side, an acknowledging wave and a smile from the FIFA president Gianni Infantino. Looking to clear the ball away. Lalaina got the ball, found Gregas, who then picked out Feli, who produced this. A sensational strike. Wondrous. Magnificent. And Madagascar were in front. You can look at that again and again and again from any angle. It is a collector's item. But then for Morocco, a quickly taken free kick. Klimat found Baba, Baba found Mehri, and Mehri made no mistake. Morocco levelling on 27 minutes. The lights on the mobile phones are on all around this near capacity venue. Crowd enjoying the football that they're witnessing. Madagascar with the surprise first goal. Morocco with the equaliser just before the half-hour mark. We're just beyond the half-hour mark here. Feli. Patrick seeking the liner, blocked out by Luadni. Straight at the goalkeeper from Landi. Toldo makes the save. The offside flag is raised. Rodladiri Relia of Djibouti, the assistant referee on the near side, making the call. And quite correct. Toki, left-footed central defender, who won the penalty for Madagascar at this stadium to earn the equaliser for the Barriere against Kenya in the quarter-final. Madagascar successful in the penalty shootout over Kenya, eliminating the co-hosts. All the co-hosts, Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda, eliminated in the quarter-final stage incidentally, but all importantly made the knockout stages of this tournament. Bulatsu turns it inside. Nobody there. Away from Claude, straight down the centre, back in from Heidi, stabbed away, throwing Morocco. Bono has been one of the most consistent players for this Malagasy outfit. One of the two disciples players in the back line for Madagascar today. A club that was formed out of the merger of two clubs, including Madagascar's most successful league champions, Sinap Sport. Feli. Couldn't find Patrick. Turned away by Luadni. Luxud wanted it. Nodded to safety. Corner to the rescue. Luxud with a quick throw. Here's Bash. Mehri, goal scorer. Himad. Choose the structure of Morocco. Himad moving back into a central defensive role. Luxud now playing a much wider role down the right flank. Bash is tucked into an almost right full-back position. Luxud almost a winger, which means Mehri is inverted. Here is Mehri challenging for the header. Nodded away by Bono. Bash. Himad. Both Royal Armed Forces players. Asfar, as is more commonly known, Mehri looking for the header forward. That's going to ricochet off the ankle. The offside flag is raised once again. Excellent call from the assistant on the near side. 10 minutes to go to half-time in this final. Toldo. Forward for Madagascar, up towards Feli. Lalina picks up on it. Patrick now works it out wide. Tony. Luke is down the far side flank. Both these sides with a passing accuracy of over 80%. Both have the ability to break down opposition plays. Morocco launch an offensive, and it's a very good-looking offensive as well. They had plenty players lining up. Out for the corner it goes. Morocco wanted to take quickly, but the ball that was passed to Morocco's Mehri just whizzed past him. Luxud from the corner. Mehri in towards Toldo, punches it away firmly. Himad nods it back into the 18-yard area. It's too strong. And Boudin's attempt to find a teammate unsuccessful. Toldo is down for Madagascar. 3 clean sheets. 3 man of the match awards as well for the goalkeeper who's made the highest number of saves in this tournament, including a magnificent 7 in the win over Burkina Faso that Madagascar needed to secure their place in the knockout stages. Just wrapping the inside of his leg around Lamlui. Now what is interesting is out of screen, while the Mexican wave makes its way around the Moi International Sports Centre in Nairobi, is that Coach Roro of Madagascar is chatting to his players in the technical area of Madagascar. Morocco's players were gathered around the captain Himad. Himad's leadership on the park is instrumental in the way Morocco play. They don't need the instruction from the coach at every opportunity. They've got their captain guiding them, leading them. Plenty of support from Morocco. But there are flags from all over Africa waving in this venue. Toldo looks uncomfortable, but he is battle hardened. He will soldier on. Flags of Kenya, absolutely, but flags of Sudan and Senegal, both in the venue as well. Flag of Democratic Republic of Congo that we've seen. Of course, the flags of Morocco and Madagascar waving proudly as they represent their nations. Toldo under pressure at the back, nearly crossed his side, immediately raises the apologetic left hand. But he escapes unscathed after some genuine pressure from Oussama Lamlui. Toldo, clean sheet against Mauritania, clean sheet against Central African Republic. Burkina Faso. There's Lalaina. Man that dictates matters in the middle of the park for this Malagasy outfit. Di Barea. Away by Nicholas. Morocco have it back. Might land nicely for Medri. Under a little pressure here, earns the corner. Clever play. Teasing Gregas into conceding the corner. This was a moment ago. Toki back to Toldo, who decides to take on Osama Lamloui, who off the mark is one of the quickest on the park. Baba looking to tee it up again. Nodded away, lands in space, picked up by Remat for Morocco. Now towards the near side. Medri, goal scorer. Baba! Off the head of Toki and away. The offside flag raised. Wave after wave of Moroccan pressure on the Malagasy defence. It's been eased by the raising of the offside flag. Toldo. Put this ball back in play, comes off Medri. Good play, Madagascar with the throw. Inside the final 5 minutes of the opening half. 4 weeks after this tournament got underway. We are here to savour the final. Juicy drama, bring us down for Madagascar. Morocco play on Medri. Looks to steer into the path of Lamloui, but cut out again by Claude. Back to Toldo, but it's lacking in power, and it's been put into space. Medri couldn't capitalise, and now eventually the referee signals a halt to proceedings as he goes to check on Gregas, who's down. Together with Hurdy. Then this couple of passes that were horribly awry, that had no weight on it. This didn't find its marker. Madagascar living dangerously. Fairly first to score. Morocco through Medri back on level terms. 1-1 coming up towards half-time. Nicholas. With the score at 1-1, I can tell you that a little bit of history has already been produced here, in the sense that it'll be the first time that a losing team in a Chan final has ever scored a goal, because every scoreline has ended without the losing team scoring a goal. In fact, on occasion, neither side has managed to score. This was the case after 120 minutes between Algeria and Senegal last time out, before Senegal claimed the title on penalties. Sides needed extra time to reach this final. Madagascar won the 16th minute winner against Sudan. Morocco eliminated the defending champions Senegal on penalties, 5-3 after a 1-1 draw. Pass goes down. Feli's on a yellow card. Has to be careful. Knocks his fallen opponent to his feet. Scoring team in the history of the African Nations Championship. Morocco against a side that at the last division were simply debutants, looking to be competitive. Great chance here!